Well, that was the 70s, but could we be on the brink of an 80s revival? Ultravox and Duran Duran are both back in the charts. John Taylor, guitarist with Duran Duran, reportedly said it was only a matter of time before they got to us. With me is their lead singer, Simon Le Bon. Simon, welcome.
Hi.
Why are Duran Duran back in the charts? Is it because of this revival?
Well, I don't think you can really put us in the same boat as Shwaddy Waddy, Mungo Jerry, and even Ultravox, really, who've got like Ultravox have got a song from the 80s in the charts. We've carried on. We're writing new material. We're not into any nostalgia trip. We're not not trying to bring back the 80s to anybody. You know, we've just been going. We're part of a continuing thing.
It's a natural progression because you've had a few rough years, haven't you?
Yeah, well, there's some very lean years for us. Yeah, four years and 2 albums which really bombed. And I guess as a result of that, we've really got hungry, and it's given us an edge, and that edge is coming through in the music now. And it is great because people want us again.
Right. How has the band changed since the days of Planet Earth and Rio?
On the surface, we've changed a great deal. I mean, you know, we've got kids, and some of us have got wives, some of us have got ex-wives. But underneath, it's still the same bunch of guys. Yeah.
Musically?
We've developed, we've gone further, but I think that was always part of the original manifesto of Duran Duran, that we change and we keep moving, and we do that. Each album has got to go further than the last one. We're interested in the limits.
Well, just in case anybody's forgotten what you look like, here's a little reminder.
Then walk right out to the ball and check the camera rolling on her back, on her back.
One of the easiest ways, surely, of getting rid of an image of something like that is to go solo. And you tried a little bit with Arcadia. Why hasn't there been solo singles by Simon Le Bon?
Because the band is such a big part of my life. It's such a part of the rest of the band's life as well. You know, we've kind of put the idea of solo work really to the side of us, and we're concentrating on what really matters. You know, we love the group, we love the name, we're proud of it, we're proud of what we've done. And we see that there's a really big job to do now to put Duran Duran on the top. You know, it's like a 3-album thing, I think, you know, to really get up and get kicking.
The revival of the 70s and 80s music back in current chart. Has this helped your target?
I think revivals are... I think it's a really interesting kind of... It sheds a lot of light on the way that this half of the 20th century's kind of working socially. People have had all these fashions that have come and gone so quickly. They almost didn't have time to get into them. By the time the guy in the street got into loons, they were already out of fashion, you know. And this is a chance for people to rediscover all those fashions and ideas.
You're talking about fashion. Your wife, Jasmine Le Bon, top model, the 70s fashion-wise, is coming back with flares. Did she tip you the wink and say, Simon, fashion's coming and the next is going to be music, get out there?
Well, not really. She didn't have to tell me to get out there. You know, I was telling her, hey, babe, I'm going to be out there.
Right.
But I think the whole thing, in the 90s, you've got a big kind of question over people's minds. They're looking back and they're trying to see, well, was that good? Was that bad? What happened? What have we learned from the last 30 years? Not just from fashion, but from music, from art, from all of that stuff. And they're taking bits. If you look at the kind of the youth cultures now, they've taken bits from all that, and they're very conscious of where they've come from. Some of the hippie ideas, some of the kind of sort of socialist ideas.
So what have you learned?
And punk ideas as well.
What have you learned, and what will we see from Duran Duran now, not just visually, on stage too?
You can expect a great rock and roll band, John.
Thanks very much, Simon. Good luck with the single and the new albums.
Whoosh.
Well, in fact, I haven't quite finished with Simon just yet. We're going to be playing part of your new song, Ordinary World, at the end of the show. Well, first came Star Trek, then Star Trek The Next Generation.